This is my cell phone, okay? Does that look like that is the cell phone case of a liberal? My dad is a retired Baptist minister. He told me that in order to get people to hear your message, you have to get them in the church. That is a mistake that a lot of environmentalists make when talking to Republicans and conservatives about solar, about clean energy. They lead off with climate change. That is the wrong message. If you deliver the message of energy freedom, energy choice, competition, national security, innovation, all of a sudden you will have a receptive audience and they will listen to you. If you lead off with climate change, they're not going to pay a bit of attention to anything else you say. They've been brainwashed for decades into believing, that we're not damaging the environment. Unfortunately, a lot of these fossil fuel interests and giant monopolies have been telling activists for decades that we're not damaging the environment.
Everyone agrees that burning fossil fuels releases carbon dioxide and that such concentrations in the atmosphere are rising. But it's a long and dangerous leap to conclude that we should therefore cut fossil fuel use.
You have industries that have a lot of money in deep pockets, and they're willing to use that money to put out negative facts and bogus studies to convince us that renewables are bad.
Get the facts about these out-of-state solar companies at azsolarfacts.com.
And by God, they're not going to get away with it. You have to understand one thing. The Republican Party has always been, in the past, a party of conservation. Richard Nixon, Republican president, actually created the EPA to make sure we had clean air and clean water.
Each of us all across this great land has a stake in maintaining and improving environmental quality.
Ronald Reagan is not actually known as an environmental president, but he was a conservationist. He actually believed man was damaging the environment, and he advocated very strongly for and signed the Montreal Protocol that banned fluorocarbons. If Ronald Reagan were alive today and he wanted to ban aerosols, fluorocarbons, because he saw scientific evidence that they were damaging the environment, some of these same groups that are attacking renewables would be attacking the conservative icon, Ronald Reagan. One of the reasons I'm fighting very hard to bring conservatives on board and to educate conservatives to advance renewables, failure is not an option. This earth is not a Republican earth. It's not a Democrat earth. This earth belongs to all of us. If you think fossil fuel is not damaging the environment, pull your car in a garage, start up your engine, and inhale the exhaust fumes for a few minutes and see what happens.